Good morning everyone. Dan the Glass Man here. Welcome to the Metaverse. So, Facebook apparently is now known as Meta. What does that mean, guys? What does that mean? What does this even mean? So, I don't know if you guys have heard about this. This is something that I actually just stumbled upon yesterday. Apparently, they've been talking about this for the last week or so. Mark Zuckerberg, he has announced that Facebook will now be known as Meta. So welcome to Meta, guys. There is a thing that they are going to be developing or helping to build, which is called the Metaverse. The Metaverse, guys. So what is the Metaverse? Well, basically, we live in this world right now where we're all living through social media. We have forgotten how to actually socialize and engage with one another on personal levels. Something about it gives us anxiety. We don't like to engage with people on personal levels in real life. We would prefer to engage with them in this digital realm here. And so many people, they come on to Facebook to find content providers or creators, people like myself here who I usually go live and give you some information or share a little bit of some entertainment with some music or some sort of glass blowing, some sort of art, take you on the journey, that's what this life is that we're living right now. It's we're basically just we log in so we can remove ourselves from the mundane life that's surrounded us right now. Like all this mess, this mess that we got to clean and stuff. But being on the camera right here, I can easily hide it. You don't even need to know what I'm at, where I'm at, how I'm living, what's going on, or anything. Because what I can do as a content creator is I can create this little universe right here and then bring it right to you guys in the camera here. So as a content creator and a content provider, we have basically helped to steer individuals into this like make-believe world. So we've all been living like this make-believe world, right? This fantasy world. And good morning everyone. Good morning everyone. I see a few of you watchers here coming in. So we're talking about Meta, guys. Welcome to the Metaverse. So Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, you guys are just tuning in right now. I've been talking about this. Mark Zuckerberg, he has announced that Facebook is now Meta. That they haven't changed like everything yet, but very soon things are going to slowly start to change, and all of our different hey, good morning Jordan. Everything is going to start changing on us really soon. All the layouts, all the screens, all the stuff. So they've announced this thing called the Metaverse, and what I was just talking about is how right now, like all of you guys have tuned in, everyone, you, we wake up this morning or whatever, it might be afternoon or evening time for you right now, but at this moment we've all chosen to get our phones, we're all and we log in, we're all getting on. This is Serena's phone, by the way. And so, we're all logging in and everything, or checking out what's going on. And, I don't like what's going on Facebook. Let me see what's going on YouTube. Don't like what's going on YouTube. Let me see what's going on over here at Twitch. Don't like what's going on Twitch. Let's see what's going on at Patreon. Don't like what's going on. Let me read some stuff at Reddit over here. No, don't like it. Let's go back to Facebook real quick. Oh, I forgot about TikTok over here. Let me see. TikTok. No. Oh, wait. That was interesting. Okay. Go back. So this is the world that we're living in right now, right? We basically choose to remove ourselves from reality here. Remove ourselves from taking care of things. This mess behind me. It's all basic. It's all of our Halloween costumes. They just got to get put away, put in a box, and put in the see, and Instagram too, see? So there's so many different places that we can go, right? And go on this journey, this virtual reality journey, right? And right now, it's very simple. You know, I can speak to you, you can speak to me, we can call each other, we can have conversations, we can have video conversations. Oh, whoa, I can see you. It's like the Jetsons and stuff, right? They're about to change it up, guys. They're about to really, really change it up. Like, I'm talking serious, major changes coming. Let me see if I can find them. So very soon, guys, instead of having this screen right here, right? This screen right here. Well, very, very soon, we're going to be moving into this dimension here. Where then we're going to be in here. And this is how we're going to be communicating to each other. This world right here, out of sight, out of mind, I don't even know what's going on. I don't care. Don't care if there's someone sitting next to me. Don't care if there's someone trying to talk to me or communicate. I'm right here. I'm in the metaverse. Woohoo! Whoa. Oh, wow. Did you see that? That's amazing. It's so incredible. Oh, you can't see it? Well, here, let me just get you into whatever. Somehow we're going to be able to then dial it in and be like, hey, let me send you the link. And then you'll put on yours and it'll be like, whoa, holy cow, that's so cool. And so very soon, we're going to be living in this realm here. But then, see, the other thing too is that what people don't understand and realize is that it's not going to be these big old bulky glasses, because Mark Zuckerberg, I don't know if you guys pay attention to what's going on with the stocks and Wall Street and new items and what you should invest into and how to make money and all this stuff. I don't know if you guys do this stuff or not, or if you guys just really waste your time on social media all day and you don't try to figure out how to invest your time wisely so then you can cash in a little bit. You know, when I do live feeds and streams and different things like that, there are ways that I can monetize. And I can pull money in as a content creator and as someone who is like, you know, I've dedicated my soul into making these water drops and gifting them out. So then people feel, the desire to want to give back. So then, you know, things I give, they give, things like that. So there's ways on how content creators we can figure out how to make money through this system. And so that's what Mark Zuckerberg is talking about, is that the metaverse, it's here, it's happening, and it's going to be a way to make millions or billions of dollars in the first year, right now, this year, right now, for content creators and developers. So this is the time to either get in or just be like, oh, I don't want to be a part of it or whatever. I mean, everyone's already pushed into this whole new world right now, even though everyone's like, oh, I don't want to be a part of the new world order. And it's like, well, too late now. You're in it. Welcome to the new world. Well, now, welcome to the metaverse. And we're about to go into this realm where, like I was saying, we're going to be putting on these glasses, right? But Mark Zuckerberg, if you're paying attention to stocks and what to invest in, he's teamed up with Ray-Ban. And Ray-Ban now has these virtual reality glasses that have cameras. So people are going to be wearing Ray-Bans a lot more often these days, guys. And the Ray-Bans are going to be recording life like 24/7, 365 days a year. Recording life. You put those glasses on, and bam, you're recording life right there. Like this. These are Ray-Bans, but they're going to be like that. You won't even be able to tell, but they're going to have like little cameras here or right here. And then inside, there's going to be screens. And then you're going to have audio. And you're going to be able to turn the audio on so you can hear it. And you're going to be able to see. So that you're not going to have to wear these crazy bulky ass things. You're going to have this kind of glasses in front of you. And somehow it's just going to like tune you out to the rest of the world. But anytime you're walking around, I could be recording you right now. You could be recording me. And that's what's going to happen right now is Ray-Ban. And that's a huge investment, you guys. You want to make money? The thing is, I tell you guys how to make money, and I'm not making all this money. I'm telling you guys. Yes, so probably invest in Ray-Ban, yeah. Probably invest in Mark Zuckerberg. Probably invest in Metaverse and this whole new meta and everything that's involved. So there's like an hour and some long video on Zuckerberg breaking down the whole Metaverse, right? And then there's these little videos, like 1 minute, 2 minute long, 5 minute long videos. And these videos like tell you music in the Metaverse, socializing in the Metaverse, working in the Metaverse, making money as a creator, content creator in the Metaverse. Like all these little things, they're breaking it down and being like, what's going to happen? So you're going to create this like home world where you have your own. It's going to be like Sims. I don't know if you've ever played Sims, but it's basically Sims, guys. But we are the avatars. We're going to create avatars. It's going to be like our, like our pictures that we have, our little pictures up here that we have. Those are going to be actually moving around, and we can start interacting with each other through these virtual avatars of ourselves. It's going to be very, very interesting. I don't know, Cheyenne. I really don't know, Lynn. This whole where we're going and what we're doing with Ray-Bans and wearing those kind of things, I don't know if it's safe for the eyes or radiation. I mean, everyone's involved in this whole experiment right now, even though it's a 99% survival rate, but everyone's still been scared into, gotta get it right now, right? Even though there's people dropping and stuff's happening. This is just the new world. This is what we're going to go into. This is what's going to happen. It doesn't matter whether it's safe for the eyes or if there's any radiation. It doesn't matter. See, that's the thing. And with all the different towers that are coming up, 5G and all that stuff, doesn't matter. We're already moving into this realm. The best thing to do is just get your health as best fit as possible. Yes, okay, so that's the point that I want to get to, Jordan. All right. So right now, we're already in this spot where when you leave your home, you still carry this with you, right? And you're still on this virtual realm, right? You're still there. But now they're going to make it to where you can work within the metaverse. You're never going to have to leave. You're never going to have to go anywhere. And see, the whole thing is, this whole great reset is all about making sure we stay home, making sure we social distance from one another. So they're getting us conditioned, programmed to being used to this whole push everyone away and not embracing each other anymore. Everyone's so scared to give hugs. And I'm just like, fuck that. You want a hug? Come here. Come here. I'll give you a big old bear hug. Because this whole social distancing crap is stupid. And bringing you closer to me closer to you is going to help to bring our immune systems up. By sharing germs, we help to build our immunities up. But you want to keep on social distancing, well, you're just going to keep on making your own immune systems weaker, which is exactly what they want to do to everyone. They want to make sure they keep you away from the real medicines and everything. They want to keep you away from all the organic foods, and they want to get you into this new realm of this new realm that they're pushing us into, the Great Reset. So they have to break down all the systems right now, tearing it all down, destroying it. They're literally destroying the systems right now. Once again, Serena had to go to the ER, because of her, right? Hugs are far safer than handshakes, right? Blessings. So, Serena's health again. We had to go to the ER. Well, she had to go to the ER. I had to drop her off. And, they didn't do anything for her. No more heart to the heart sinking. Exactly. The other thing is, I I'll get back to Serena. But the other thing is that someone was talking about how our astral body, like our chakras, you know, like we have this energy field that's around us. And give me a second. Just doing a quick dab. So we have this energy field that's around us, right? We got our chakras here from, you know, the lower, and we got all these chakras, right? And then there's even so much more. But we focus on like the 7 or 9 that are right here, but there's like 100 and some chakras that are within and around us. We have this energy field, this force field. And if you understand your auric field and that, then you can either provide good energy out of it, or you can project negative energy all the time, just bleh, 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 all over people, just bleh, here, let me just bleh, all over you. Or you can raise your energy vibration, and you can be a beaming light, and actually be more like a magnet to where people want to come to you. You're more attractive than repulsive, right? So this energy field, it only goes out about like 6 feet. So if we can't even be close to each other, our energy fields can't intertwine in that way. Whether we're even like touching, the energy fields can't engage anymore with each other. So the whole heart-to-heart chakra, that energy, the 528 megahertz frequency that we're protruding out, it's not reaching everyone. And they're creating this like hatred, animosity, this divide, you know, divide and conquer, right? That's the whole name of the game. They're doing it. And they're going to continue to bring you this cool stuff like the metaverse and everything, right? But these systems are completely getting broke down, right? And yesterday, Serena had to go to the ER, and they didn't even do anything for her. And I don't know what the point was that I was talking about that, but the systems are getting broke. Like, that's pretty much it. These systems are getting broke down. And seen it, like, firsthand. There's no more COVID precautions. You just walk right in. Sit down next to whoever. No more COVID precautions, but they're like, you got to get the bags, you got to get the that, you got to get this, you got to get it, right? But there's no more precautions. You just everyone sit next to each other, whatever's. It's all good. Just wear a mask. Cover your face. Even my 9-year-old asked, well, if we're covering our mouth and our nose, can't we still get germs in our eyes and our ears? My 9-year-old is smart. She ain't no dummy. She knows the mask is just a trick. She knows that just doing this ain't gonna protect you from anything. She's seen the videos of when someone sneezes, achoo, poof. It's an explosion that floats in the air. Like when you see the videos and they have it like all colored. And you can see that, you can track the spit, basically. All the aerosol that comes out, and it goes boom. And it just floats around, and it lingers in the whole room. And then people think that wearing a paper mask is going to do something, or some kind of a fabric mask is going to do something. They're like all banditos out there. They're like, come on, let me go rob a bank. Hey! Can I go shopping today? Bunch of banditos out here. Right? So, there's this thing called the metaverse. And water, when water becomes death, when all water becomes death. That's an interesting thought. When all water becomes death, I don't know if all water can ever become death, because The water within me is pure. So not all water can become death. If individuals remember that we are all made of water and we can raise our vibrations, then there's no death. It's all life. It's all vital. Irie. All life. But yes, they're going to desecrate the waters. And they've monetized the waters. That's the thing, is that you can now invest in water on the stock exchange. You can purchase rights to water now, or shares of water. The nurses and doctors told me that the paper masks protect others, but not the one wearing it. Okay, listen to that logic. If it doesn't protect the one wearing it, because what they're saying is like, oh, well, you got something covering you, so if you sneeze, it stops it, right? But it doesn't protect you if you're wearing it from things getting in, because there's still like cracks, like right in there. You're wearing a mask, but still there's things that could get right in between that little crack right there, right? And any time that you pull it to breathe a little bit, and you pull it away, and you start adding that more bacteria right there in your breathing hole, right there, you're grabbing it right on your nose, right in your, put that bacteria right there all the time. Just keep on grabbing your mask right there all the time. Keep on doing that. And keep adding more and more bacteria. The doctors and the nurses told you this, right? That it'll protect others, but it won't protect you. That don't make no sense. How's it going to protect others if it don't protect you? If you sneeze, the projectile, most of it, yeah, is going to land right here, but it's still going to go poof. Since the beginning of this, before all of this, Mr. Gates was recommending a book called How to Lie with Statistics. I've shared the video. It's a simple listen. It's like, I don't know, maybe less than an hour, 40 minutes. It's not much of your life to listen to how they have learned to lie with statistics. Yeah, they're illogic, because they're figuring out what they can tell you. It's like the way they say that cannabis is a gateway drug. And I'm like, no. That's illogic. Just because everyone who's gone to harder drugs and then they say, well, yeah, I first started because I started smoking weed. Like, nah, man. What about the sugar addiction that you had created when you were a baby, when your mama was giving you formula and all the corn syrup solids? What about the sugar addiction that your parents gave you? What about that? Oh no, it was the cannabis. What about the cigarettes you tried first? What about all the GMO foods and all that stuff? What about all the over the counter drugs from the pharmacies, the pharmacists, all this stuff? What about that stuff? Why is none of that a gateway drug? Everyone who's ever done hardcore drugs, they've all drank water before in their life. Does that mean that water is a gateway drug? It's all about how you word it and how you present the data and how you use that data. So yeah, bacteria, viruses, right? So see, the virus actually thrives off of bacteria. A virus will thrive off of bacteria. So if you remove the bacteria from surfaces, which is why we use Norwex, to remove bacteria, then the virus no longer has anything to eat, to thrive off of, to survive. Right, that's silly about cannabis. Right. But see, that's how you can lie with statistics. You can easily say, oh yeah, well, anyone who's ever done coke or crack or meth or speed or fentanyl or heroin or any of those crazy harder drugs, they'll say, oh, well, it was because of cannabis. You know, my own sister believes this still. She's been programmed to believe this since the 80s. With the whole Just Say No campaign. And she's an officer, so, you know, police officers are completely brainwashed into this way of believing that a simple, harmless plant that has more beneficial uses than any sort of harms, which comes from God. And a person of God, I would think, would be accepting of something that comes from God that is so beneficial, has so many beneficial uses, that I would think someone would actually love this plant because it's a God-given plant. But a lot of people have been programmed or conditioned to be afraid of it. And I've totally walked away from this whole metaverse thing because we started getting into this other stuff. But basically, let's get into how we can connect these two, because the way I see it, we had this industrial revolution that hit in the early 1900s. After they figured out and discovered rubber, which was like in the 1880s, 1890s or something like that, and they figured out how to make tires, and they presented that to Henry Ford, and they brought the vehicle, the automobile, to industry, and then they decided, oh, we have this new oil, this crude oil, and we can convert it to this and convert it to that, and we need you to turn your engines that were first built to run off of hemp oil, hemp fuel, that they said, no, we actually have this product that it comes from the earth, it's a renewable, is what they were thinking, or it's a continual resource, we'll never run out of it or whatever, right? And they basically eradicated a God-given plant that was going to be able to help us to thrive without having to have all these cancers and all these diseases and illnesses from the Industrial Revolution and all these products. All the cancers and everything is the byproduct. It's the side effect of what we did when we got into getting into plastics and getting into pharmaceuticals and getting into all these chemicals and all this stuff. And we thought it was so great, and we as humans are so cool because we have figured out technology, and then it slaps us in the face, you know? So for less than 100 years, cannabis has been eradicated, and we need to get back to it. But they did this whole thing of this industrial revolution, and they created this reefer madness, and they got people scared of a plant. And they said, no, you got to do this, you got to do our way and not that way anymore. You got to not follow God and God's plant and use this plant. You got to now use this, what we have, this man-made crude oil that we can convert and refine and do all this stuff, right? And so many people then believe them that this is good, that hemp is bad and oil is good, right? And now it's slapping us in the face, right? Hundreds of years later, it's finally like really hitting us, and we have this epidemic of cancers and people with like multiple sclerosis and people with all these autoimmune diseases, and all this stuff is happening, right? The world is sick, guys, because of the Industrial Revolution. Now, right now, I see that what's going on is people are getting scared on, you either have to get this or you have to do this, or you're not going to be allowed to participate because you are yucky, gross, and get out of here. Vile thing. Go. You don't have one of these like I do? Oh, well, we got to get two now. You don't have two of these like I do? You only have one or none? Oh, wait, hold on. Now I got to get a third one. I got to boost myself up. Oh, you don't have three of these like I do? You only have two? You only have one or none? Has anyone seen the card that they've given you and how there's like 8 8 lines that are blank, so you can get boosted up 8 more times. You've seen that, right? You're preparing yourself for this, right? That it's never going to be good enough. You're going to have the 4th one soon, and then you're going to be telling people, oh, you only have the 3rd one, or the 2nd one, or the 1st one. You're not good enough. Like, what is this all about? It's divide and conquer again. Once again, divide and conquer. But they're going to distract us by putting us into the metaverse, guys. So then we don't even have to interact with each other. We go shopping virtually. We just order our food through Instacart. I need to get my fast food fix on, because I'm so addicted to all the GMOs in there and everything, all the chemicals that are in the restaurant foods, the fast foods. So I need my fix. So I need my Taco Bell, or I need my McDonald's, or I need my KFC, or I need my Burger King, or I need, like, even just period, I just need my meat, because of all of the antibiotics and all the chemicals that they put in the meat, and I really just crave it, and I feel like I can't live without it, you know. So they're figuring out a new way on dividing and conquering us by dividing us, separating us from the actual universe, guys. So we've been living in this world here. Hold on a second. Let me just ignore you a little bit longer here. I'm not done. Oh, okay. Sorry. I had to check my messages real quick. So we're living in this world here already right now, guys, right? I was just doing this tap, 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 just dancing with the fingers, right? Just and now we're going to be living in this realm. I'm just ignoring everyone. What? Did someone say something? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just going to go back to my whatever I'm here. No one else can even see what I'm doing now at this point. Well, except for those who are online with me, and they know what I'm doing in here in this virtual realm. But then it's going to be to these, to where then Ray-Ban has the glasses, and they have the cameras filming 24/7 all the time. I'm known to always wear glasses, you know. I used to always wear glasses even at night and on the stage and, you know, all that stuff, right? But now there's going to be a lot more people walking around in glasses. It's like the Men in Black, just walking around wearing glasses. Like, what are you doing? Are you filming me? Oh, I guess I'm in public domain. I need to go into my home if I don't want to be filmed, so I can go to my private quarters and not be filmed. So it's going to be interesting, guys. They're separating us from the real universe, and they're going to put us into this virtual reality world, the Sims world, where you can create your own avatars. And so when is that supposed to happen? It's happened. Facebook is now Meta. They haven't changed the banners yet. They haven't changed anything, but Zuckerberg announced Facebook is Meta now. Like, it's happened. It's now. When is that supposed to happen? It's happening. We're in it. Welcome to Meta. That's what I'm saying. Welcome to the Metaverse. We're here. And it's going to slowly change, and they're going to slowly be like, oh, you need to have this now. You need to change your profile picture to a virtual avatar. You need to change your layout to this. You need to change your home screen to now a virtual home where you can have a couch, a dining table, all virtual in 3D, whatever you want. You may live like in a slum place or whatever, but you can build yourself a castle now. You want to be a king or a queen in your own castle, or a them? I don't know what a king or a queen or a them. Like what's the royalty on that name, or the name for the royalty if you're a he, she, a him, a shim? What is that? Is it just a queen? He's still just a queen? I don't know. They've removed the kings, and it's only queens now. I don't know how you play chess with only queens and no kings. I mean, that's the whole point of the game. Protect the king. But let's forget about the king. And let's get sucked into the metaverse, guys. So I welcome you in to the metaverse. I will be a content creator there. I will be making money through the metaverse. I will figure this out. I will also figure out how to not get sucked in to a realm where, because I know where the real spiritual world is, the real realm. And then we have the earth, which is like the secondary or the material realm. But the real realm is the spiritual realm. And as long as you stay connected with God, and you know that you are an eternal spirit soul, then all of this playland make-believe shit is just that. It's just playland make. If you have no money, how do you be in Metaverse? What do you mean? We're all in digital realm frequency now. You use your PayPal, you use your bank account, you use your crypto. You use your likes. You get paid by likes. Like right now, there's a new thing called Twitch that everyone's twitching out on, right? If you have no money, how do you be in a metaverse, a world where you rent everything and own nothing? Yes, Charles Schwab did say this, sir. You will own nothing and you will be happy. It costs something. You will pay tuition in some way. You will pay. Yes. Through ads, advertisements, allowing ads to be on your page all day. How many water protectors are out there when they got like Exxon Valdez or some kind of like oil, BP oil, or some kind of industry like that, Nestle. Someone is always advertising on your pages. They're making money off of your Facebook pages. But it's alright, because I want a Facebook page so I can stay connected to my family and my friends. Even though we all have emails and we can connect that way, or we can just call each other, or we can just simply invite each other over and be like, yo, let's hang out. Want to hang out? Who wants to hang out today? Because this is all I'm doing. Maybe go jump on the torch. Wait for Luna to get out of school. Yeah, so the economic barriers are getting wider. They're removing the middle class, and we're going to have an upper class and a lower class. We're going to have two classes. You're either going to be with the big boys, or you're going to be down here. But when you're down here, you can still be with the big boys. You feel me? Even if you're down here, you can still be with these big boys. Fuck these little big boys. These fuck boys over here. Nah, we want to be with the big boys. Connected. That's all you gotta always remember. My daughter told me something the other day. 9-year-old told me. We were talking about like what's going on and how they're placing fear. They're using death as a way of scaring everyone. If you don't get this, you might die. If you don't do this, you might die. If you don't whatever, you might die. Blah, 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 you might die, right? My 9-year-old said, but they can't scare you if you're not afraid of death. My 9-year-old said, they cannot scare you if you're not afraid of death. She fucking gets it. I'm so proud of her. She gets it. There is no fear of death. There's only acceptance of death. When you can actually get that, and you live that, and you really understand that, then you can only have no fear but fear itself. And you only just have faith in the Most High, in God. Yeah. When she said that, that gave me so much relief for her soul to know where she's at. Now it's trying to get everyone else to be there. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing to be there, to know this. I didn't know this shit at fucking 9 years old. Holy shit, man. She's gonna be so advanced. I was afraid of death. You know? Everyone's afraid of death. They throw that at you all the time. They throw all these horror movies at you and all these scary things and all this stuff. You fear death. But it's nothing but a transition. Going into the spirit world. We are all eternal spirit souls, and we have to remember this. And as we're on this planet, we have to also remind ourselves that we are 70 to 90% water, give or take, depending on how much you consume. On a cellular level, we're like 90% water, I do believe. But man, have no fear but fear itself. So, I don't know what else more to go. Oh, whoop whoop, going to Vancouver, have a beautiful, safe trip. You know, actually, so, yeah, she's only 9. She's in 5th grade, 9 years old in 5th grade already. She's amazing. She's a year ahead of everyone in school. Her cousin's the same age, but her cousin was like born 2 months later. So she had to wait for the following year, and Luna was pushed into school a year early. So she's actually 2 years ahead of her cousin, but they're the same age. So I don't know what more else I can add to this feed about the metaverse. It's here. They will be altering and changing things very soon. I started to get on Twitch. I don't know if you guys do Twitch, if you've heard about Twitch, if you've checked it out or anything, know about it at all. Excuse me for a sec. Had to blow my nose because talking about Luna and what she said, that made me a little emotional there. So, hey, what's up? Good morning, Felix. Thanks for tuning in. So we were just talking about this metaverse, which you as a musician, as a creator, content creator, as an entertainer of the social media world, the realm here, you should know about the metaverse and what's going on, because this is a way for us as content creators, as entertainers and musicians, artists, to make money. This is basically Zuckerberg, he announced the other day that Facebook is now Meta. It's so if you're into stocks, make sure you get into Meta. Get onto YouTube. There's many videos that talk about how to make money, what stocks to invest in the Meta universe. So they're like breaking it up. Like there's going to be like music. There's going to be different shows and entertainment. There's going to be like go to the movies. Like there's going to be so many different things like all broken up that you can do in a virtual realm, like Sims. Basically, Facebook is going to become Sims, and we're going to start interacting in a whole new different way, guys. It's going to be very interesting. You can create your own avatar. We're going to see what you portray yourself to be. What kind of character would you like to play in this new world and dimension? Are you going to be a good guy? Are you going to be a bad guy? It's going to be like Halloween, where all the females all dress like, well, let's not go there. But that's what happened, but also Halloween is one of those dark, demented times of the year that the elite love, the worshipers love. That's their time of sacrifices. That's their most favorite time. That guy, Fauci, he was talking about how Halloween was his favorite holiday. And it was so important to get the kids out for it. To make sure that they're out trick-or-treating. To make sure that they have a good time. That's pretty interesting, huh? The guy who's like been telling everyone to stay home and this and that. And he's wanting to make sure that the kids are out celebrating this holiday. Joyous occasion for them. The dark times. All their sacrifices and ceremonies. So... and we all go along with it. I mean, even I took my kids out trick-or-treating, but at least we dressed up as rainbow unicorns, not anything demented and dying. At least we're trying to turn it into something fun, I guess. But yeah, this whole multiverse, or the metaverse, it's going to change things up. I don't know if you're doing Twitch, but to me, I see that Twitch is kind of like a beginning to what it is, like Twitch, you kind of like create your own show, you create your own vibe, you are your own producer of your own content and everything, so you can be whatever avatar you are that you want to be already, like the avatar I created for myself is the Glass Man, but it's just me, this is my personality, except when I'm more, like right now I'm on camera. I'm on the mic. So when I'm on the mic, I'm a little bit more outspoken than if I'm just like hanging out chilling. Like Felix knows me. Felix knows me personally, and he knows like when I'm just like there to just like hang out and chill, then we just chill, and if you want to get in a conversation about this stuff, then we can go there. But here on this Meta world, no longer Facebook, in Meta, we're able to create whatever we want. You know me as the Glass Man. I'm the musician. I'm the glass blower. I'm the father of these children. I go out and I do these water drop things. I try to be an advocate and an activist and an advocate for many different things that are so important to many of us. I try to teach and educate. I try to do this. So this is the Glass Man. This is the avatar. And then if you just come and hang out with me, well, I'm just Dan. I just hanging out, watching some shows. Usually I just watch a bunch of videos all day and I try to get educated on what's going on. That's why I know about the metaverse, why I stumbled upon it, and I feel like I'm still late to the game. Because they've been talking about this for weeks now. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Interesting. This is all going to change on us. And we're going to just go with it. As we're going with everything else right now. As we're just going with it. We're just going with it. Just listen to them. So, and of course, share everything out. Please, always share. Share my content out. Always. Let people know what this is all about. Please, share the information. Don't hoard it. Do not hoard what I have to offer. What I learned is that we all obtain knowledge, but only some of us have the wisdom to share it as open source. Some of us will choose to hoard it and only let it out for monetary value. You know, that's why you pay to go to schools, so you can get that education that they're holding out on you, you know. But please always share my information out. Please share my videos out. Please share my music out, especially the music. It has a message that I did not write. It came through the source, and I am just the medium or the channel that just brought it through, sung it out, recorded it, however it was captured, and then I just revealed it to you guys in this song form. So, but these messages, they come from a whole different, it's not me, it's Creator. And so I co-create all my songs with Creator. And there's a new song I have out called This Is All Gotta Stop. Because this is all gotta stop. These mandates that they drop. None of this is good for you. This world they cannot stop. It's the sheeple that will drop. Half-truths and lies killing you. But if you are awake, then you cannot break. But the woke is a joke, trying to relate. Their time has come, but it's not too late for you. Can you feel me, my family? Brothers and sisters of humanity? It's time for your souls to become pure and true. Hare Krishna. Those are some of the words to the new song. It's a beautiful song. I don't know where it came from. It just came through me and out, and I recorded it, I wrote it down, and bam. Oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel called THEGLASSMAN'S World. I share a lot of my stuff there. I have so much content on YouTube. I wish you guys would go to YouTube and not Facebook for me. But I'm going to be everywhere, and I will be doing Twitch very soon. If you go to YouTube, THEGLASSMAN'S World. Let me see if I can write a link for you here. How do you comment? Oh my gosh, the comment button is right next to the finish button. They did that on purpose. Okay, let me see if I can do this. So yeah, THEGLASSMAN'S World. I think it's youtube.com/c/THEGLASSMAN'S World. I believe that's the link there. It should take you to it. But the thing is so THEGLASSMAN'S World, I have my own uploads. So you can check out the videos that I've uploaded. But I've created like, I don't know, several, like a dozen or more playlists on there. And I have like playlists that says Surviving Coronavirus, which is super important. It's got all the information. Like all the elixirs that I've given people, like all the medicine that I've told people, please drink this, or please try this, or do this tea, or do this or that, or whatever. It's all going to be on there. There's also one called Surviving Coronavirus ABQ, which is specific for our location here in Albuquerque for the things that are happening around here. I got playlists for music. I got playlists for Back to Nature. I got playlists for there's so many different playlists, like Check This Out. There's a playlist called Check This Out, where it's just videos that I'm just like, check this out. Like, you got to really see what this is about. But I've been just trying to save all this content from what I watch, and then I save it into these playlists on YouTube, and you'll be there for days, for years now. I mean, I have so much content there that it's ridiculous. But if you at least watch my uploads, you'll see the new song right away, and you'll see some other new stuff that I got up there, some Halloween stuff from this year and things like that. I will be doing Twitch. Good morning, Laurie. Good morning, good morning. I will be doing Twitch very soon. You can find me at Dan the Glassman on Twitch. I think that's twitch.tv, and I don't know if that's / Dan the Glassman. I don't know my link yet there, but that place, we can go live for like, they say to go live for at least 2 hours. So that's where I can go live for like 2 to 4 hours, and we just hang out. And I'll just blow glass, and we'll just hang out and shoot the shit. And it's got a chat room where everyone can just like do this. And but it's a way where I can make money off of it. I can also share other content providers through there. We can do watch parties and things like that. It's a pretty cool new thing. But I don't really know too much about it, and it's kind of like a new age thing. It's like real young kids kind of stuff. A lot of gamers are on it, so a lot of video gamers are on it, and so it's like that kind of a setup, but then musicians and artists are on there. So they allow musicians to get on there and showcase their works. Artists like me, I'm maybe gonna be one of the first glass blowers on Twitch. I don't know. And I'm hoping that what I can do is I can blow glass. Maybe I'll have that kind of set up. I'll just be like that. And I'll have the camera just right there in your face. That'll be all intense. Just kidding. I don't know, but you can do anything you want on these different, on like the Twitch feeds and all this stuff. So I'm seeing that Twitch is going to be like the beta version of what Metaverse is going to be. And then Metaverse, what they're saying is that it's going to be up to us. We are going to be the content creators. We are going to be the ones that are going to, like, you got to watch these videos. I posted up like 3 of them this morning on Metaverse, on my wall, on my profile page. Please go watch them and get blown away by what they're about to talk about with the Metaverse. I mean, it's a virtual reality world where you're going to be able to see like dolphins floating through the sky right there with you. Whatever you want. What would you like in your world? You want stars and sparkles just always flying with you all the time? Like all the filters that they've created to where, you can put a filter in and bam, you're a mouse or whatever. Well, now you can be a mouse virtually all the time through your avatar. Or you can create a virtual world where this picture, I could just be like, look, boom, and it'll just like turn into something else. And that one, boom, and then turn into something else. And this one, boom, turn into something else. Whatever I want it to be. Or it can be whatever I want in the background. I can turn the beach. I can be sitting on the beach right now and invite you out to the beach and be like, here we go, guys. Just chilling on the beach, blowing glass. Blowing glass on the beach. You'll get sand all in the glass. Except I won't be on the beach. I'll be at home, but there'll be a beach. Like, it's going to be some weird, crazy stuff. Yeah, you can create angels all around you. You can have an angel on your shoulder and a devil on one side. Like, whatever you want to create, they are going to open up the realm. Like, they're opening up Pandora's box, is what I feel. It's going to it's going to disconnect people from reality. We're going to be doing this all day. All day. What's going on? Woo! Ah. We're going to be in a whole different world. Like, we're already here in our phones here. We're already like this. Like, look at what he's talking about. He's fucking talking some crazy truth. Wow. This is kind of disturbing and demented. And we're all right here. We're all just like watching right now. We're all in it. We're all here. Disconnected. Instead of being next to each other, instead of hanging out. Because we all got planted with this fear that, oh no, I got to stay 6 feet away. There, let me make some space for you there. Right? No more hugs, guys. And definitely no more kisses. No more sharing your drinks. Be careful. Oh, whoa, man. Be careful. You're breathing over my drink here. You're breathing over my food. Like, we got into this crazy realm here. And it's so true, Ramona, that technology has gotten to a point where it's so incredible, but it's gonna remove us from the real universe. And that's what I was looking up, the definition of meta. And one of the definitions, because there's an enormous amount of definitions of meta and what meta means. Like, it means like the like kind of like a repetitive of itself, of like the news reporting on the news. You know, like having a news broadcast to report on the news is like meta news. Meta news is news reporting on news. Meta. We do things. What is it called? Where you have your meta tags. So it's your photo or your video, and then you just basically say what it is. It's like just repeating the same thing. This is a photo or a video of blah blah blah. It's a meta tag. But also meta means like the secondary version of something. So if they're talking about the secondary version of the universe, and it's saying that the secondary is more organized and better working. Metaphysical. Right. There are many different definitions to meta, but one of them is the secondary creation of the first and making it more organized and better. So what they're saying, oh, Ralph Smart. No prana, no life force. Yes, take in that good prana, baby. Yes. Ralph Smart. I follow Ralph. He's beautiful. He has got a beautiful soul. Yes. What does meta mean in the Bible? Ooh, thank you for looking that up. Yeah, that good ass prana, baby. Take it in. Now. Yes, yes. The energy force, the life force that's within us all. And we connect in those ways. We share our energy force. That is what the chakras are about. And when we remove ourselves from this and we go here, there will be no more prana. You are right. People are already dead from within, you know? And the thing is like this whole realm here, this whole little box right here, this little realm that I give you, only gives you like a little percentage of what my life really is about. You know, if we rolled this 24/7 like they're talking about with the Ray-Ban glasses and having the cameras all in and having the audio all set up, and I can just scroll through and figure out what I want to watch on the screen inside of here, on the Ray-Bans. Yeah, you want to make some money, invest in Ray-Ban. No joke. You want to make some money, invest in crypto. Invest in silver, invest in gold, invest in the metaverse. It's not going to stop. That's the crazy thing, is this thing is not going to stop. It's going to continue. It's going to come through. And I don't know what to do at that point. I mean, we're already in it. We're either a part of it or we're left behind. And is it left behind, or is it, what is it? Is it just staying connected and just being like, I'm done playing the chess game. Here. Let me just flip the fucking chessboard over and I'm done. Walking away from all of this would be like that. Just done. Fuck their gold, fuck their silver, fuck their crypto, fuck everything. I'll just stay with God. And I know God will provide. God has provided and will always provide. I can find shelter. I can build shelter. There's food out there that I can find until I can grow it in my own area. Water is life, and water is everywhere. Water is an abundant source. You just have to know how to clean it and purify it, because everything is food and everything is medicine. It can be good for you or it can be poison. You just have to know the right ways to take it, to ingest it, or how to consume it, or what to do to process it. So we can either stay in this world of this materialistic BS, or we go back to God. Or we stay in this material world, still staying connected, knowing that you're an eternal spirit soul, but then still play along in these games on getting onto Facebook, getting onto YouTube, getting onto Twitch, going into this new metaverse, doing all these things, making consumable products that no one really needs. Like, does anyone really need water drops? Does anyone really need water drops? No. Does anyone really need anything that I make? Only when I'm cooking. Only when I'm purifying water. What are the real necessities that we need to bring here? That's where we need to get to at this time, guys. They're about to distract us into this metaverse. Remove us from the universe and the reality of the multiverse and the multiverses. They've been trying to remove us from God for so long. And the multiverses. And now they're going to put us they're going to shackle us with all the gold and silver, all the glitz and glam in the metaverse. So, what do we do, guys? How do we navigate this? I mean, I would love to be able to just be like, screw it all. Going to God. And just go live in that way. But it's a hard life. But then is it? No, not really. It's just you remove yourself from all the things that you think that you really want or need, all the desires, all the material possessions that have possessed your life, and you remove yourself from those things and you just basically become nature. You become nature. You become like the way a bunny or the way that any other kind of living creature on this planet will survive. You go and you wake up, you find food, you find water, you go and you excrete it, get rid of it, remove it, you go find more food, more water, get rid of it, you pee and poop, go to sleep, that's it. Breathe in that good ass prana all day, baby. That's true life. Everything else here, all this other stuff is just it's all make-believe. It's what we've made to believe is the reality. When the reality is the spiritual realm, and they're going to remove us from it a lot more. And so many people are already removed that it's just, it's too late for them. But it's not too late for you. So only those who can hear me and actually feel me can actually make changes or not. Can actually choose for themselves or not. Everyone else, are going to have the choice chosen for them, because they're walking on that line. They haven't chosen whether they want to be on this side or that side of the fence. You know? I try to stay grounded, is the thing. I'm so down to earth, yet so spiritual. See, the thing is that for me it was Krishna. And I'm not going to lie, Krishna is the end all be all. But everyone else can go in their own ways and try to spend time to figure it out. I'm not here to force anyone into any which way. You know, everyone has their own experience and their own time to figure it out. You know, not going to try to force a kindergartner to learn calculus. Unless that kindergartner's ready for it. You know, there could be some bright-ass kid that's like, fuck yeah, I'm down. Bring it. Like, oh, damn, you're a very advanced soul, aren't you? Right? Like, yeah, you might be able to teach a kindergartner calculus. Yeah, you might be able to. Like 1 out of 1,000,000 or something like that, right? But you might be able to. But not everyone else. Everyone's got their own timing. So with the spiritual path and spiritual life, everyone reaches it at their own timing. And it takes things like, you know, for me, I had to lose my child. I had to go through some shit. You have to go through the trials and tribulations of life to really understand the value of life and that connection of God. And what, like, no matter what, God was all a part of all of that. God had his hands in removing my child and taking my child out of here and away from me. God had his hands in saying, hey, look, you don't own shit and you need to learn this, buddy. Nothing is yours. I need you. I need a soldier in my spiritual army like you. So I'm taking your child so you can learn this harsh reality quickly. So that's what makes me so down to earth. And what makes me so connected is that experience. And the thing is I didn't just lose Winter and then just grieve over it. I tried to understand it. And it led me to know that nothing is ours. We own nothing. Even if that seed was mine, no, it was never mine. What I find is beautiful is that 3.5-month-old soul didn't have to endure the 4 stages of suffering. All humans have to endure the 4 stages of suffering. Birth, dis-ease, old age, and death. That's my ring finger, not my middle finger. My child did not have to succumb to old age. My child's soul was blessed by not having to go through all 4 stages of suffering. Only 3. That's beautiful. And I approve of that. I accept that. It was God's way. Is there any other better way? Yeah, it fucking sucks for me. Sucks as a father. Sucks for the siblings, for, you know, the brothers and sisters of Winter. But I had to understand that nothing is mine. None of this is mine. My own body, this right here, none of this is mine. This. And if I did this, and I remove this from me, I could still thrive without a part of me. You know, how many dead skin cells have we lost that have died? How many times have we died and are reborn? I used to be a little baby. I don't have that body anymore. That body has died and perished already. I have been reborn into this now. And right now I'm getting reborn into this. You know? And this. Reborn into a whole new way. Getting older, losing teeth. You know? Can't climb fireman poles like I used to. I'm not as agile like I used to. You know? I'm getting rebirthed into an older body now. I'm no longer that little baby that I once was, that cute little baby. Little Daniel, he's no longer that little, you know? So, yeah, I'm joining. I'm joining. See, and that's the thing. We all have to go through the 4 stages of suffering. Birth, disease, old age, and death. And that's it. Now, the last one and the first one, birth, they say it's a suffering because it's like, you know, when you're getting squeezed out your mom's birth canal, that you're getting squeezed, like, you know, you come out crying, and then you're pulled away from what you know of life, the amniotic fluid. You're pulled away out of that, taken away from what you know as life at that point. That is scary. That is like going through your first experience of suffering. Like, whoa, you're start crying and start whatever. You know, got to clear the mouth, got to clear all this stuff. You breathing in oxygen for the first time ever. You know, life is pretty crazy when you're first born. That's the first stage of suffering, is birth. And then maybe the doctor spanks you. I don't know if they still do that. Back in the old days, they would spank you. And that's what the whole spanking you on your birthday ritual came from, right? So, yeah, that's the first stage. So we all have to go through those 4 stages. But that's a part of it. That's a part of life, and that's the beauty of life. But as far as the metaverse, you know, it's going to remove us from that spiritual realm. It's going to remove us from what we're already used to, which is just, this is a material realm anyways. And the real realm is the spiritual realm. It's connected with the Most High, with the Source, with God. And that's all there is to it. That's all there really is to life, but we create all this other things. And like right now, Mark Zuckerberg, he's like playing God in this material world. And so now he's like, here, let me allow you to be the co-creators of this metaverse. So he's now giving us, like, he's just opening up Pandora's box. It's like, boom, here you go. It's all yours. And he's going to just hand it over to everyone. Now, there's a lot of demented souls out there that are walking around on this planet. What kind of metaverse are they going to create? I mean, we already got some people who think that, you know, abducting children, harming children in many ways, hurting other humans, adults, all these things is okay in this material realm, in this material life. What the F are they going to do in this so-called metaverse where it's just all fake? You know, how many children play these games where they're shooting other humans? But, it's just a Call of Duty, or it's just, you know, it's just War of the Worlds, or it's just whatever it is. It's okay because it's just a video game. It's alright. My mom and my dad let me play. It's okay. I'm not using a real gun. It's like, but your mind and your psychology is right there with it, ain't it? Right? So it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of metaverse individuals are going to create. I try to create a very positive place here. I am very controversial, though. I do speak about things that most people are either afraid to talk about because of the backlash. They're afraid to talk about because they don't want to be not politically correct. They don't want to be seen as this or that. You know, it's whatever it is, a fear doesn't allow people to speak their minds 100%. So a lot of people are holding back and just not going to say anything. People don't speak up anymore. They just look the other way. Like that video where the female was getting raped and no one fucking did anything, but people were there. I'm going to get how many views? Look at this. This woman's getting assaulted right now. Look at this. How many views am I going to get? Woohoo! Damn. Wow. It's really happening right here in front of me. And I ain't doing fucking shit but fucking filming it. It's crazy right now. All these TikToks. All these females with their little... Like, come on. That's what you have to offer us men? That's what you're going to offer the world? That's what you're going to show your daddy you can do now? He's pissed. Your daddy is pissed. You up there doing this on TikTok. Come on. What you doing? And you grown women on TikTok all the time doing these things and putting these filters on and look like you're 16 again. Come on. Embrace your beauty. You've earned it. You've earned them tiger stripes. Right? Who are these people? Not my children. Not my kids. I was like, please, I hope not ever. Please, not ever. Please, not ever. I don't know. But what do you guys think about this multiverse that's about, that they're about to bring? Like, it's here. Facebook is now Meta, and I don't know when they're gonna start changing the banners or what. Like, we're gonna go back like in just like 5 minutes and like, whoa, it's all changed. I don't know. It's like this kind of like an infinity M sign. It's like a I don't know, some kind of infinity M sign or something like that. But check it out, man. Facebook is now Meta. So if you want to make money, invest in Meta stock. There's so many different stocks to invest in right now. I mean, still all the what are those tests that people are trusting? That even the creator of it said, what are they, the PCR test or the PNR or whatever the heck the tests are that people are taking to see if you're positive or negative right now. And the dude's like, that's not even what they're created and designed for. But that's okay because they're on the shelves. So I trust it. Right? It's on the shelves, so I trust it. It's FDA approved. Bing! FDA approved. How many items have been FDA approved and then been recalled? How many items? It's fun. This world is fun. See, so the weird thing is that, you know, this whole metaverse is coming right now. But to me, it's like we're already living in it. We've already created these avatars for ourselves through Facebook. we don't show everyone what's really going on in our lives and what's really happening and all the pain and all the suffering and all the misery and all that stuff. Some people do. And some people they monetize off of that. They're like, oh my gosh, woe is me, I'm having another days and whatever, you know, like all this crazy. And then there's some people who just all they're gonna show you is the good times, just the good times, just the good times, just good times, right? And never gonna show you the bad stuff, right? Even though the whole day is just horrific and horrible. What kind of hitter thing? This is, I make these. These are called nectar collectors. It's a glass tube with little dots on it, so it won't roll off the table. So that it's like a little kickstand and stop it. Got 3 bubbles, boom, boom, boom. 2 constrictions, boom, boom. So this is really, really constricted in there. So what I did is I heated up the glass to make the inner wall, like this wall here, I made it super thick so that hole is really thin right there. So a small hole, this is how they make refrigeration. Like in refrigerators, they make these condenser tubes. And when you go to a smaller chamber and a smaller chamber and you have this small airway, it's like if you do this. That's cold compared if you could do this. That's hot. So when you go slow and skinny, it cools your dabs. Yeah, so this is a dab wand, a dab straw, basically. I call them nectar collectors because it actually collects your dabs in here. And then whenever you're out or whatever, you can just reheat it and drip it out. And then you'll have reclaim. And you can use reclaim for cooking, for you can put it into tinctures and things like that. You can re-dab it again. I have a whole bunch of reclaim right here for like if I'm ever out. But this thing is pretty much full. But yeah, that's you can't even see it, but that's like the reclaim. It's just dark. And then the real looks like this here. So this is where it begins. It looks like that kind of yellowish. Don't know if you can see that. And it's legal here. It's recreational. So this is all legal here, guys. So that's the dab there, right? And then this is the dab straw. Yeah, the glass always breaks. But so for those who maybe have a little bit clumsiness, right? They make these cool silicone things that are, you know, a little soft and squishy. Well, this one's actually pretty hard. Wow, they made this super thick. That one is super, super thick. Amazing. It's got a glass bowl insert on the inside, but then that thing like pops out somehow. So you got this like glass insert here, which I need to learn how to make them. And then this is all just silicone. Silicone, it's got a bowl, right? But check out this cool design here. I think this is really awesome, actually. So watch this. Put a cover on it, like that, right? And they made it like a steamroller. So the carb's right in the front, like that, right? But look at that. If I drop this, like the only thing that could maybe break would be that. But it's got a cover. And it's metal. The only thing is it's metal. I prefer glass because glass is cleaner. That's the only thing. But yeah, most nectar collectors are really simple. They just like make some will just put like a hole on one side and a hole on the other, and then like pull it real thin, super thin, to where when you heat it up, it just, that hole, it'll just like it's a straw, and you heat it up and it just like slowly closes on you, and then you can't even use it. Like, oh. But yeah, the glass is best. And so you need something like this. You need a torch. You can use a lighter, but it takes a little bit longer. And you just heat up the tip. I prefer to heat up up to the second bubble at least. So that way, anything that gets sucked up that high still gets like heated and dabbed. So even if some of the oil slips by this first part where it's heated up in the front on this tip. And see, this is going to be part of the whole metaverse right here. Teaching you how to dab by the glass man. Like this is, and then people will pay me for this. It's all silly, and I'll just put my virtual tip jar, my PayPal, PayPal.me/Gardino Glass, and put that down right there, and then bam, people just send me money, send me tips all day. Or do they send you likes or send you things or this and that? I don't know how it's going to work, but you're going to be able to earn money off of it. And I'm like not paying attention. And then you just dab it. So usually I'll just bring this up to the glass. And then because I heated it up to it, whatever oil that got sucked up, it's going to also heat up and start falling down. So it'll give me a continuous hit for a really long time. So what dabs are is basically just a concentrate of the cannabis plant. And they've removed the THC content from it. They've turned it into the essential oil of it and removed all the plant material. So you no longer burn any of the plant material. So you don't get all the tar and all that resin. What was interesting is I used to have a really nice glass piece, a water piece that I was using for nothing but dabs, right? And I don't know about you, but many of us have used bongs, and that water gets dirty even on like the first or second time, right? With a dab, just doing dabs, I accidentally kicked the glass over. It sucks because that was a really nice piece. Probably, it was gifted to us by a friend. It was probably like a $50 or $80 piece. I don't know. I'm gonna have to replace it again soon. It was brand blown, and I kicked it off the table because something was going on. I had to clean a mess. Long story short, fell, broke. The water went everywhere. No smell. Like, whoa. Usually that water reeks, and it's hard to get out, and it lingers for like a day or so. And even if you use like, whatever kind of citrus cleaner or any kind of thing that, like a scent remover or whatever, that bong water just stinks, and if you get it in the carpet, like, psh, game over, right? And then your mom and dad's pissed. But with the dabs, there was no smell. I was just like, what? And I hardly ever changed that water. That was the other thing too, is it didn't get black and it didn't get all dirty. So dabbing, it's a lot cleaner. It's a lot cleaner for your lungs, and you get a more potent hit. What they say is they take like 7 grams of flour. Like I don't even know how much this is. This is like $20 worth of some this random bottom bag stuff. It is just the shake that's on the bottom of what sits under like the flour, like this here. And so all that shake is just on the bottom, and that I don't really mind that, because then you get all of the crystals, you get all the THC, all the keef. And so what they do is they take the flour, and 7 grams of flour equals 1 gram of this. So I think that's like, this is probably like 14, I would think, at least, maybe more. So this would make 2 of these, pretty much, or something like that. I don't know how to really talk about it, but there you go. There's your first little infomercial in the metaverse. Right there. Welcome to the metaverse. So these are the weird things that we're going to be able to do, and then be able to like sell it. But the thing is I'm going to have an avatar that can just be chilling, sitting right next to you in your living room, while we're all sitting on these and just chilling, smoking. I'll be in my home smoking, and you'll be in my site virtually smoking while you're in your home smoking, and we'll be virtually smoking together. Like right now, if you're smoking and I'm smoking, well, we're virtually smoking. But we'll soon have cartoon characters or avatars that will be able to interact and talk to each other and be like, yo, what's going on? Hey, quit bumping me, man. What? You know, like, whatever. Like, I don't know if it's going to be, like, weird where, like, the avatars start making out and stuff. Like, I don't know. This is going to be an interesting realm that we get to create. So it is what anyone can make. And then that's going to be interesting, is if there are these like weird like little makeout circles and sessions and things like that, like then there's going to be like this weird thing of virtual cheating, and then you'll have to get a virtual divorce. Just kidding. I don't know. But like that's so weird, right? You'll go virtual grocery shopping. That's going to be an interesting thing. Like you'll actually be able to go into a grocery store in your virtual neighborhood, and you'll be able to walk through the aisles and pick out foods. Like, I want this one, and I want this one. And as you're doing that, like you're virtually walking through, you know, like you got your glasses on, you're virtually doing this. You know, from your living room, you're walking through the store, and you're picking out your foods, right? But what's happening is you're digitally, as you're doing this, and you're selecting them by the virtual avatar, you're basically just inputting the item that you want that's going to be delivered by Instacart. It's going to be so weird. Like, you're going to be able to go to dispensaries and then have them deliver you your ganja at your house. And you're going to be able to, like, try out different ones in the virtual market or check them out. And you'll be there. Like, you'll be able to walk into their store with your glasses on and see the ganja that they have. I don't know if they're going to come out with smell-o-vision. I mean, because they got all these other things. That would be cool, right? That's the one thing. Smell-o-vision. You won't be able to go walk into a restaurant and then, man, it smells so good. You can smell everything cooking. Like, no, they're going to try. If they do smell-o-vision, they're going to be like, oh, it smells like some kind of weird pizza. Yeah, it's going to be so strange. You're going to be able to virtually go visit Niagara Falls. I'll see you there. I won't even need a passport. Right, see, you can have it delivered in Cali, right? It's going to be interesting. It's going to be so interesting. We're not going to have to go anywhere, do anything. But, see, that's what this whole realm is going to get to. The whole, you will own nothing and you will be happy. Because you won't need actual physical things, because you will be in a virtual world where you can, what do you want? You want a swimming pool? You want to go swimming? All right, well, cool. Fill up your tub, take your virtual glasses with you, and you just sit in the water. But really, you're out in the beach, or you're at the swimming pool, or whatever. You virtually go to Niagara and you visit me. Or what? So yeah, this is it's going to be really, really strange. That's all I'm going to say. Right now I'm sitting in your lap, Michael. Just kidding. I'm in your hands, sir. Literally. If you're holding your phone, I'm in your hands. See? So your metaverse, you can create that where you can be in the countryside all day. And you can just sit there all day by the stream without even having to waste gas. You don't even have to go there. And that's the thing, is they're going to put us into these little bubbles where I think it's like, it's either 800 to 1100 square feet per person or something like that. I forget how much exactly. And we're going to be in these little tiny hubs, right? Like tiny apartments. Everyone's in tiny apartments. And we live in this bigger hub called the mother. And basically everything will be there. And it'll all be delivered to you. You want to cook tonight? Well, that's weird because no one cooks. These days in the metaverse, everyone has their food delivered, already cooked. Why would you want to cook? You're weird. That doesn't make any sense in the metaverse. In the metaverse, we have it delivered to you, all hot and ready to go. You can go order your food and take care of some business that you have, or go play some games, or hang out with your kids in the metaverse while we're delivering your pizza. And be ready, nice and hot, piping hot and ready to go at your door while you get everything else done. There's no need to cook, sir. You're in the metaverse. And that's where we're going to get to very soon, where you can, if you want to cook, well, yeah, we can send you, we can have Uber driver send you whatever you need, sir. What would you like? You want a deep fryer? You need a microwave? You need a convection oven? What would you like, sir? Oh, we'll have your vegetable shakes delivered to you every morning. All ready to go. Your smoothie ready to go. There's no need to even wake up. No need to get dressed. No need to get out of your pajamas. You can just sit there, like in that movie WALL-E, and just engulf yourself as much as you'd like. Engage in the experience as much as you would like. No need for exercise. Just go to the virtual gym. There's no need for a gym. Your avatar looks fantastic. You are gorgeous. Your avatar is amazing. Look at your six-pack. Look at those pecs. It's going to be so weird. Oh, you want to move and walk around? Oh, that's fine. We'll bring you a Stairmaster or a treadmill. You're fine. If you want to walk, you can walk. We'll put you in the park. You can walk around. And this is funny, but this is the truth. I'm not even joking. This is where we're headed. This is where we're going, guys. We're going to be able to go on a virtual walk. I want to go walk on the Golden Gate Bridge today, right now. I'll be back, guys. Whoa, what was that? Holy cow, did you see that bird? Almost got me. Stupid seagulls. I don't want to walk here no more. I'm going to the woods. Whoa, did you hear that? Oh, it's Bigfoot. Ah, run! And that's what we're going to be doing, guys. It's going to be so great. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. This whole metaverse is going to be very interesting on where we're getting into. Good morning. Are you ready for the metaverse?
Oh gosh, what is that?
See, she doesn't even know.
I don't know yet.
Welcome to the metaverse, where you create your own dimension. This is going to be very interesting. But I'm going to let you guys go because the fam is waking up right now, guys. And we're going to get our morning started. I got to get the diapers changed over here on... Good morning. On Boogie's little bottom. Want to come say hi? See, he's not going to even know about the metaverse for a while. The Dan Man Zone. Yeah, it's going to be like the Twilight Zone, but better. I don't know what kind of dimension I'm going to create, but if anything, I'm going to, I'll be just sharing my music. I'll be sharing my glass. I'll be sharing these kind of thoughts and these things with you guys like always. It's what I do, right? And remember, you can follow me on the Glassman's World at YouTube now to see all the stuff that I've been watching, all the different playlists. Check them out. Go down that rabbit hole. Have fun. There's so much out there that I've shared on those playlists. So enjoy, have fun. Dementia. I'll see you guys. Love and blessings. It's time to make some breakfast here, and change some diapers. We'll see you guys soon. And I'll see you in the metaverse.